flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. Like somebody jamming out here. You're now listening to the Mind of the Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now I want to talk about chemtrails real fast. You know what I'm saying? Now, chemtrails. Now, people not understanding that chemtrails are fake clouds. Now, we know that they're fake clouds. You can look at it. Don't worry about the beeping. If I don't put my seatbelt on in this car right here, the fucking beeping never goes off. Should have drove the truck, but fuck all that right now. We're going to get this science out. Now, they are fake clouds based upon the perception that you see and the image that it gives off. You know, you got these little aircrafts and shit that the government put up in the goddamn air. And, you know what I'm saying, they ain't even really giving you no good reason of why they actually doing these things. You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, it creates fake clouds. You know what I'm saying? So now you understand that. Now, before we even get into chemtrails, let's get into what do clouds do. Now, clouds, right? You know, it's from the water that get evaporated due to the water cycle. And once it reaches a certain sphere, you know what I'm saying, it gets condensed and then it comes back down. So rain, you know what I'm saying, comes down onto the land and wash things off. But, you know, water is a little bit more important than and it has a little bit more credit than people want to give it. When you're talking about water in this realm of reality, this is the most transparent element. This is why the moon rules the water, control the tides and shit like that, because it's the most transparent element that's here that you can actually see in reality, but it's actually don't have anything to do with reality. This is why water is really like, you could touch it physically, but water itself ain't really like a... Y'all know how to play with water. Now, water holds in vibrations, aka the emotions and the feelings and the frequencies, aka the thoughts and the concepts that's going on around a water pool or a water puddle or ocean or body, any kind of body of water is going to encapsulate and crystallize the vibrations and the frequencies that's going on in the area, and it's going to hold it. So this is why water is tied to memory also. Oh, go ahead. But yeah, water holds memory. So, you know what I'm saying, based upon the frequency vibrations that's being thrown inside of an area, that water and that current and that body of water, that current, that flow is going to contain all that memory. So who's ever drinking that water in that area or washing their body in that area, you're basically washing your body into a frequency vibration. Now, when you got chemtrails, right? Chemtrails are fake clouds. Now, when it's up there, whatever they're putting in these chemtrails rain down along with the rain of the water cycle. So who's ever doing these chemtrails, right? In these laboratories, they're emitting certain frequency vibrations around these chemicals, aka whatever chemicals and shit that they're putting in the chemtrails, right? Whatever shit that they putting into it, you need to understand that the thoughts on their minds and the feelings and the emotions that they have on them while doing this shit in these laboratories actually matters more than the actual chemical that they putting in that shit. Now, and then the chemical is just really just a manifestation of the shit that they was into anyway, because whatever they want to put in the motherfucking chemtrail, they had certain thoughts and ideas and feelings and emotions anyway to even participate in those chemicals. So the fruit that's growing around in your area, certain locations, the vibrations in your neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? The way shit be making you feel a lot of times. Each location, each area, each government, this is what you need to pay attention to. You might be in a circumstance or a situation where a lot of y'all thoughts and feelings are motherfucking controlled by these goddamn motherfucking chemtrails. You see what I'm saying? So, before you go outside and think you breathing a fresh air, or before you go thinking you're pulling a fresh pear off a motherfucking tree, you need to program your surroundings spiritually before any goddamn thing you see third dimensional wise. And if you program something spiritually, fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional wise, it won't affect you third dimensional wise. And you'll be able to eat the nastiest shit in the third dimension. And a lot of y'all be eating nasty shit and unaware of it being nasty. Quote unquote. Let's not even get into no food debates right now. But for the most part, yeah. As long as you program, and this is where a lot of I could kind of salute the Jesus spirit. That motherfucker be teaching y'all some motherfucking hard ass shit. Because when you pray over your food, it kind of play out in this same signature I'm talking about. See, praying over your food is different from what y'all naturally think is motherfucking praying shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's a hard ass science right there. But I don't even like to use the word pray in general. We just want to use the word as in programming. You know what I'm saying? Affirmation. You know what I'm saying? You telling your surrounding in the air, whatever that you got going on. You tell that shit what is the effect it's gonna have on you, and that's what's gonna be created. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm about to walk up in this motherfucking store real quick though, and I'm gonna holla at y'all. Flight bus, bitch, goddamn air.